No.
Top Clack is never ready. Alright, is the stream gonna start for me? Probably not.
Who knows?
Never know.
Refresh it again.
Oh, I think I
here
might be
we go.
good for once,
Here
boys.
we go. Yep. Yeah.
Ooh, we live.
We live. Looks like.
All right, yeah.
Live.
Looks like we're working now.
Cool. I think it should be time to roll this intro that everyone loves so much.
Just want to get a shout out here on Throwdown Thursday. Say hi.
What?
I don't know, but I'm gonna. Here's the intro.
So am I.
Oh no, Bektour's dying.
Bektour. KIA.
Are you okay, my friend? No.
Right, Bektour.
Okay.
Okay, Bektour.
All right.
Rub bread.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Probably.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Top Clack, keyboard podcast about memes or a meme about keyboards. Anyway, we're a live stream about keyboards and people who like keyboards, etc. And today we have a person. I mean,
Person.
Get
Bektour.
your shit together, Bektour.
Today we got kbwarriors, the person behind the one of the most popular Instagram channels about keyboards. He does a lot of promotion for keyboards, etc. So kbwarriors, or Brennan, welcome. And can you tell us a little more about yourself?
So you can call me KB. I run the Instagram kbwarriors. 12K followers. So what I basically do is every day I post a keyboard, whether it be my own picture on RMK, or I just find it. People send me stuff too. So if you want to send me stuff, go ahead. Besides doing the Instagram, I also do some reviews. They're not very good, but you know, it's fun. People send me stuff for reviews, so I mean, it's really fun. But yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. So aside from your really popular Instagram account, which, by the way, is it the biggest keyboard Instagram? The biggest enthusiast keyboard Instagram?
Not really. There's another guy who's above me, but
But we don't talk about that.
No, we don't talk about that on this show.
All right. Well, since you run the biggest one, so
But you got like 12K followers. That's a lot.
yeah, seems like a lot compared to a lot of the other ones I see.
Above J-Chan.
Well, yeah. That's
I'm going to check JChan right now.
it has like 31 followers. Anyways, aside from the Instagram account that you run, is there anything else you do affiliated with the community? Huey said something about promotions. I haven't heard about that yet.
Well, whenever people send me keyboards or companies send me keyboards, I do tend to promote them. So what Instagram becomes is a advertising site. Like when, let's say Nava Caps or Cause Caps, you know, they want to promote their caps. I'm like, hey, I'll promote your caps for free because they're part of the community. So I might as well give back to them in this form. Yeah, I mean, I really don't do much. I'm trying to organize a meetup in Chinatown in San Francisco, like a really, really small one. Might be a little hard though because there are a lot of people in San Francisco in the Bay Area, so I'm trying to limit it to like 15, 20 people.
San Francisco when?
I was gonna do it in like this month, but time passed, so next year.
Next year?
So next year.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
Wow,
What
what
a-
is this, SAQ?
well, I'm going to Russia, so I can't really.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
You
Now
gotta
you got-
teach me some Russian. dude.
This is quite a roller coaster.
You're toying with his emotions.
I'm going to be in San Francisco at the end of June, so I was trying to ask Massdrop to help me with organizing a meetup, but they were kind of somewhat unresponsive, so that's why I'm looking at other options, so how to run a meetup, a small meetup of sorts.
Oh,
I don't know.
In my experience, if you contact Massdrop about a meetup and they don't get back to you, that means they're already planning one. So don't worry about it.
But maybe not in the specific timeline that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking about. So
Yeah.
So cool.
So-
so KB, what made you decide to start doing some reviews other than just promotional material?
Well, I didn't really decide to do it. Companies just started sending me stuff, so I was like, all right, I need to do reviews now. So I'm sort of like cornered into doing reviews. I have like 6 reviews to do now, and they're like each 1,000 words. So I'm packed.
do you get to keep the keyboards?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I don't get paid though, which I mean,
I
take
do
the
for I do for the keyboards. People send me
Yeah.
keyboards. Usually I just ask the keyboard.
I've never been paid for a review, but I have gotten to keep keyboards, so I'm just like, it's a fair trade usually.
what should I start doing to start getting keyboards? I just
nothing.
You gotta
You have to get on your knees,
You gotta-
Bektour. You gotta
you-
please
you
other
gotta-
people.
you gotta get on your knees, and you gotta be less of a meme, or more of a meme. I don't know. I think either way.
I think you have to go really hard
way-
in either direction. You can't be stuck in the
Yeah.
middle. You can't be like a half meme kid, right? You have to go full meme, or if you just
Yeah, if you're
exists.
keeping up with the new RNK,
I
you
just-
have to be as meme as possible.
I just need to open an alt account called Bektour Come Squad.
Oh shit. Oof, sorry.
Please don't open that account.
In fact, when you ask the companies for review keyboards, just be like, I am quite familiar with the meme meta in the community.
Yeah,
Give me keyboards.
I'm very comfortable with the meme economy the way it is right now.
You guys seen this fake?
Oh, the
The race.
Yeah, with the fake DSA granite.
Yes.
You
and
mean
that-
Oh, yeah.
trace?
and
what's up with this
ugly escape.
keycap? So-
I know,
Worst
it's
escape.
disgusting, right?
Should you be saying that?
I
They
don't-
send that to you for free, right?
Yeah. I would never buy this. I would never.
Whoa, hold on. Let's get something straight though. As a reviewer, if they send you something, it is your
Obviously,
duty to properly, accurately review it.
This is
Yeah,
shit.
you're
You don't
correct.
say it's amazing just because they sent you a free board or you paid for
Yeah,
it.
Of course
yeah.
not.
That's really, really disrespectful to a lot of people.
Like,
No, of
like
course
these
not.
guys sent me a board, and I'm reviewing it. I already did actually, and I said it was shit. I'm being honest. It wasn't that good. But
Is that the one that coffee table keyboard? with,
That's the dot, right? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
yeah, low free dot.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that ran on like Massdrop or something, and
It
it wasn't
did.
very popular.
Yeah, it failed.
Yeah,
But their Indiegogo was like insane. They had like 600K in funding, I think, something insane.
oh wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you reach out to the non-enthusiast. Like, you just reach out to normal people. 'Cause, like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
on Indiegogo, so trying to sell something to someone that doesn't know anything about mechanical keyboards is going to be
It's not
often
easy.
easier.
Oh,
It's easy and hard in like different ways.
that's true.
They really forgive like big mistakes like the layout and maybe the price or how easy it is to type on, because for me this thing is absolutely horrendous to type on. But like I talked to my dad and he's like, oh, he loves this keyboard. And I talked to my friend, they love this keyboard, but they know nothing about keyboards in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time when keyboards like that come out, it's not for us. But in a way, like I kind of think of it as like, when you think of like cars, all the current car technology is all derived from the top racing and performance technology, muddled down to the market, and the races like basically the enthusiast community muddled down to the masses. It's like what they've extracted from us way up here, quotes unquotes.
We're really going for that Top Gear knockoff metaphor right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean I can. That's not, but
all we know is he's called the Stig.
God, you just have someone in a full racing suit and then just typing.
We need a Stig.
We need a Stig.
That'd be interesting.
What would the Stig do?
I don't know. We would just like invite him on and like
type.
He would just like pop up and do stuff. Test keyboards for us.
Without talking, just.
Oh, somebody just realized why it's called Top Clack.
Yeah. Oh, that's why it's called Top Clack. You got it. By the way, I am not Hammond, so.
I don't watch Top Gear. I don't know who's James. Yeah, I'm goofing right now.
Anyways,
so
we should probably get back on.
Yeah, KB, can you give us maybe a little bit of a hint what's coming up in the review queue that you got going on?
Let me think. Oh yeah, a Matthias Quiet Click something full-size keyboard.
Cool.
It's not. I don't think it's a new keyboard, but yeah, I'm getting one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The
Anything else?
Those look weird.
I mean, this is going to be reviewed, but
we don't care about that.
Yeah. Mistel Baracco MD600. That's going to be reviewed. I really only review keyboards that I receive. I don't really review I'm not going to review an HHKB. I mean, so.
But HHKBs were interesting.
Yeah, quite interesting.
But is it the Mistel Baracco with RGB or?
There's a non-RGB and then there's an RGB version.
Oh wow, you got two keyboards for free. Wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
They cost like $170 in here.
Yeah.
That's how much they are here too, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Anyways, we have a lot.
So many news
of
topics
today. A lot of really, really cool stuff. This might be my favorite week of news we've ever had.
You're welcome.
Arguably.
Well, I'm gonna start us off.
The quality of
it's
news.
rich
Really good this week.
Yeah, we're gonna start us off nice and quick with the Duck Lightsaver V3. That group buy went on Sunday, and it sold out all 100 sets in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Damn, man.
Yeah, this is a pretty. A lot of people love the 96 key layout, and it was $375 for one kit.
Wait, it sold all 100 in 3 minutes, you said?
Approximately, yeah. Oh, someone in chat said 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Hmm.
There's 100 spots. I mean, like I said, people People love this 96 key layout. They've been looking for this for a long time. A lot of people want ZZ96. A lot of people want Red Scarf 96. A lot of people like the Welfare 96. And this is going to be, the premium option for the 96 key layout. For a lot of people.
I still haven't actually tried one of these in person. I own a ZZ96. It's very nice. I'm curious to see how this compares.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting to see. But, I mean, there's not much else to talk about it since no one else can join it anymore. Just wanted to point that out there.
That's a good point.
Kind of a big thing. It sold out that quickly in that many sets. Good for you, Duck. Or, was it? Yeah, Duck. Keep it up. Let's move on to something that was really big in my community, in my opinion. Haata. He is an awesome man. Input Club had an AMA with him. And we learned a lot about Kira, the current, I don't even know what it's called because I his current K-type, on Massdrop. He's going on, and we kind of learned about a bit more about his Switch in general. I think it was a really good AMA. Did you guys get to read through it?
I did read through it. I even asked a couple questions. There's some good info here.
Yeah.
I scrolled through it a little bit.
I'm a little bummed. One of the questions I asked, he didn't answer.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping he would, because it's something I really want to talk about on the show today.
Yeah.
And we still will talk about it, but I will just have less information about it, unfortunately. But yeah, this AMA, really, really cool stuff.
So if you want to know more about Haata, you want to know more about Input Club, what they're up to, K-Type, check out the AMA. It's just a wealth of information.
Did they call the new switches Halo?
Yes, the Halo Switch.
So let's actually jump straight into the new switches, because
let's do that.
This is going to be cool stuff. So
K-Type launched, as everyone knows. Really, really hyped for a lot of people. $200, a great keyboard. Looks like for the price. Got aluminum top, bottom, nice acrylic layer, 2 diffused RGB LEDs. It's in switch and side RGB, USB Type C. It's available in Gatoron. Which switches is available in? Well, it's available in the new Switch, Kailh and the new switches. But most importantly, the new switches. No one cares about the other Kailh switches. This is the new switches.
Whoa, hold on. The Kailh switches are quite good.
Okay, you're right. No, they are quite good. But
they might not be as interesting as the new Halo switches.
Correct. They are definitely not as interesting as new Halo switches.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the Halo switches. There are 2 of them. Mm-hmm. There's the Halo Clear and the Halo True. Interestingly enough, both are tactile, and both are quite heavy.
Yes, let's post.
I thought was really interesting. I'm actually going to post.
Let's go. Which one first? The Halo Clear.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I posted both of them. Let's start with the Clear. So Haata does provide force curve graphs, like he often does, and as well as the specs on the Switch itself. And this one, from what I gather, is supposed to basically be what the MX Clear should be. It's supposed to be the pinnacle of that particular MX style tactility, like you'd get from an MX Clear, like you get from a Zelio, like you get from a mod Switch. It's supposed to be that. This is made by Kailh. Both these switches are manufactured by Kailh, so I'm really looking forward to this because they should be very, very, very smooth. I have samples of all the Kailh switches, the new Kailh switches, and they're all quite smooth. And I think we're probably going to see that here as well. So if we get something with a nice bump.
Isn't the K-type hot swappable?
Yes, it is also hot swappable. That is correct.
So can I just harvest the switches?
Yes, that's what I talked about last week.
If you want to pay,
I think a lot of people are going to be buying those keyboards to harvest switches, and I think a lot of people will be okay with paying a premium of over $1 a switch, over $2 a switch actually.
Yeah, well, a lot. I've heard a few people say already that they just want to put the different switches in it and then just resell the K-type.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that too.
But I guess so. Because this is scheduled to ship in November, which is about 6 months away. That's pretty far.
That's a good amount. Yeah.
Yeah, I might not be in graphic by that time.
Yeah, I mean the Halo switches themselves might not run. They're probably going to run on Massdrop. They might not run until after the K-type ships.
Oh no! I hope they run it soon.
So there's a really good chance that we're looking at a 2018 release for the Halo switches, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. Anyways, back to the switches themselves. So the Halo Clear is theoretically a good replacement for an MX Clear. It's supposed to be basically the pinnacle of what that's able to be offered. The bottom out force is 78 grams, so it's using a 78 gram spring, which is, for a lot of people, a little on the heavier end. It's actually too heavy for a lot of people I know.
Yeah.
And with that, let's jump into the Halo True, which I think is the more interesting of the two switches. This is already posted a link for it. So this is modeled after the force curve that Topre produces.
Yes.
Interesting.
One thing to note here that totally blew me away is the bottom out force is 100 grams.
Yeah.
So this is using a 100 gram spring.
Yeah, even the actuation force is up there at 52.
Yeah, so this is a really heavy switch, and I'm a little bit worried actually for a lot of people. Like for me, this is probably still going to be fine. This is going to be a usable switch, but there's a lot of people I know that are like, I can't use like 78 gram, or I can't use 67 gram. It's just way too heavy for me. And I'm like, oh crap. So Input Club releases both these two new switches, which both sound really interesting, but they're both tactile and they're both really heavy. Which I thought was kind of strange. I would have assumed they would have tried to cover more bases here, and maybe released one tactile, one of something else, and maybe slightly different weights.
I'm pretty sure other people in like the Input Club and Massdrop said the same thing as you did, but then someone's like, no, listen to him. He's Haata. Trust the Haata.
Yeah, I mean,
Brian,
I'm not going to go.
Trust the Haata, Brian. Trust the Haata.
Well, I mean, yes and no, because straight up, that weighting is too heavy.
It is. You're right. It's quite a heavy weighting.
It's going to be unusable, literally unusable for some people. So that really kind of limits his market. I think at least one of the switches should have been closer to like
62,
a 65 or 67 gram even.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as light as 62, but something in that like 65 gram range.
I agree.
Going 78 to 100 seems really excessive. But with that said, I'm still outrageously excited for these.
Yeah, I think but there's like a lot of enthusiasts who really like heavy switches, and like from what I've seen, most enthusiasts tend to sway towards the heavier side. So I think they should have put a 65 gram version in, but I think it's going to be okay.
This isn't necessarily an enthusiast level board in the same sense that like people would order, a Duck Lightsaver, or a ZZ96. Like this board is a very, very awesome board. It's very feature rich.
It's good for a prosumer.
The build quality is probably really good, but it's prosumer. They're trying to get this out to like everyone, not just the most elite of the mechanical keyboard community.
It's
a lot of people buying this aren't people like you and I that loot bar switches and build all these custom keyboard kits.
No, yeah.
These are the people that would otherwise buy a Razer Black Widow.
Or they're the people who already have one, and then they want to upgrade, and they're like, I already have this crappy board. I've been around the community now, can afford one. I'm gonna just go for this really nice board. And for a lot of people, they're just gonna be using it, upgrading from where they are. And for a lot of people, the K-Type is a great board to upgrade too, compared to any like starter boards. Even some of the nicer starter boards, like the Duckies. This would be a great choice.
I wish it was high pro.
Yeah, so did I asked Haata the same exact thing at the NorCal meetup, and he says, hopefully in the future. I'm like, well, make it high pro, man. Why didn't make it high pro from the start?
Yeah.
From the start. But it is how it is.
Anyways, yeah. The Halo True still looks really interesting. Like you said, the actuation force is 52 grams, which is right on par with like 55 gram Topre. But the thing about Topre is that weight kind of collapses after that. It doesn't really get a lot heavier because it's just like it's all dome. Whereas in here, you're going to be directly fighting the spring, which is 100 grams. So after actuation, between the actuation and bottom out, this thing goes another 50 grams, which is kind of surprising to me, honestly. I think this might be the kind of switch that Haata intends you not to bottom out.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Like, you actuate it, and that's the end of the press. Like, and it's like, you're pushing into, like, pillows, basically. It'll be really interesting to see. One thing I think that was probably done wrong here is the switches are the exact same color. I find that kind of odd. I don't understand why people do that.
Maybe, I think he's gonna have the same thing that people complain to Zeal, because Zelio's round one was all the same color, and people complain about that, and then that's why he has the different shades. Probably the same thing gonna happen. I don't know. Different shades of.
And a lot of people, you give someone in that round one Zelio, you give them that round one 65 gram and a round one 67 gram. They can't tell the difference. Like, it's effectively 2 grams. So, I mean, like I can feel a slight difference, but like when you're testing single switches, it's pretty darn close. So I'm very glad that Zeal actually changed the shades of purple.
Yes.
I would have really liked to see two different colors here. I don't see the benefit of having the switches be exactly the same physically. Like,
You know what? The K type has sold really healthy numbers. It's at like 1,600 just about right now. 1,598 purchased. That's a lot. It is nice that's free shipping to US.
Yeah. So someone in the chat, if you have a lot of questions, save them for later. We will do a Q&A like we always do towards the end of the show, and we can talk a little bit more about this. But I do want to address something right now, though. White Red in the chat asks, are the Halo clears versus true stems even different, or is it only a spring swap? That's a really good question. I would imagine the springs are different. Probably.
Springs are different. I think
Maybe they're
stems
not.
might be different. Too.
Maybe this spring in the true is just so unique that it gives a Topre-like feel, which is possible. The spring design and weight does change the way a switch feels. Like Zelio, for example, all use the same stem. Like it's designed the same way, and only the switch or the springs are different. Yet a 67 gram actually feels like it actuates sooner, and it's more cushier than the 65 gram, for example. So springs can alter the way the switch feels based on design and weight. So that's going to be an interesting thing to figure out. I wish I had the answer to that question now, but I do not.
Well, you'll have to.
But I should bug Haata about that.
Yeah, you should. You should get on that. But yeah, that's a K type. You guys should definitely consider getting it, especially if you guys want to try out the new Halo switches. It's pretty long wait, 6 months. It's not like SAQ, but it's a decent amount of time.
About 1,600 units already sold.
Yeah, it's great.
That's really good.
Great for them. Yeah. Let's move on to more Massdrop news. The Kailh box switches have hit Massdrop.
What are those?
They are switches that are dust and water resistant.
Wait.
Still scratchy?
Yeah, they're IP56 waterproof. Who knows?
So I might actually be getting some of these just to test them out. The price isn't too bad.
I'm going to be getting some of these. One of the vendors in the community said they'll be stocking them in like 2 to 3 weeks in stock. So I'm going to wait for that instead of Massdrop. But he said it'll be a few cents more expensive than Massdrop probably, but
you won't have to wait.
I won't have to wait, and I can support a small guy in the community. So
yeah, okay. The price is actually not too bad here on Massdrop, though.
No, it's not.
I just noticed that it's minus $10 for a pack of 70, so it's $20 for 70 switches. That's pretty good. That's right on par or better than Gateron, I think, right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting though. Their clicky blue is white colored.
Yeah.
But it's still listed as a blue. I thought that was kind of strange. But the other ones are all correct. Red, black, and brown.
Those are the batch they are too lazy to dye the stems for, I guess.
Yeah. Normally I wouldn't be terribly interested in something like this, but for how well I really like the Kailh speed switches, I kind of want to get these, thinking that they are also going to be very interesting and very smooth.
Yeah.
So I'll pick some up probably because not too much.
Man, imagine talking about like Kailh in 2015 compared to now. How things have changed.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a pretty elaborate. I don't know if I've ever actually showed this on stream. I think I might have at one point, but I actually have a pretty serious. Some of the switches just fell out, but I have a switch tester, and like I actually have a lot of the old Kailh switches too. It's like I've tested them side by side with the newer ones, and it's an absolute world of difference. It's so monumental.
Yeah. Also on Massdrop, back again is the IKBC Fullsize CNC aluminum RGB mechanical keyboard. Usually we don't cover too many consumer things like this, but I like it just because it's a full size that's aluminum.
Oh yeah, I'm reviewing that too.
Awesome, and it's very affordable. I mean, compared it to the Peach we talked about last week, which is also another custom full-sized aluminum keyboard. That was running for like $300, I think. So it's twice the price as this, and that's a kit. This is a complete keyboard, everything, all aluminum.
Yeah, it's wow. It's over 5 pounds. Too.
Yeah, exactly. So if you
It's a
like,
full size,
if you want a full size, a premium full size, like premium quote unquote out of the box, then this is probably a really good bet. Just swap on some Enjoy PVC keycaps, and you'd be set with a pretty baller board right there. To be honest.
Yeah. You said you're getting one of these to review.
Yeah. The previous batch had problems, so this batch should be fixed.
Oh, okay.
Cool. But yeah, that's available on Massdrop. Just wanted to say it.
Yep. Your choice of switches though is a little disappointing. It's just MX black, blue, brown, or red.
I mean, it's IKBC.
Yeah, that's true. One of these days they'll at least get like Gateron in there or something.
Gateron, Kailh, Temu.
Yeah, IKBC makes the poker too, right?
The new one?
Just any of that poker lineup. It's IKBC. They own Vortex.
Yeah, they own Vortex. Or Vortex owns. They're.
Does the label on the back have an IKBC logo?
Yeah, it's just IKBC.
Okay, so yeah.
And
they the pokers tend to. I think they only ever use Cherry MX switches, so
yeah,
they're still staying with that here for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good price point. Seems pretty nice.
So let's move away from Massdrop news and take a look at this pretty interesting. I think Brian. What did you say, Brian? It was interesting, or how did you describe it? For sure.
It's something.
It's something, but it's
something. So interest check a couple days ago for a stainless steel TKL run by Ultra Idiot. It's his username on Reddit. I don't know if he's actually an idiot, but so this is essentially a Mech 27 using the same files, but it's done entirely of stainless steel instead of aluminum, which is pretty cool. He says the weight should be approximately 12 pounds, which is really heavy for a keyboard. It does look nice. Obviously, stainless steel, very heavy. It's going to feel very premium. The price is a whopping $700 with an MOQ of 10. With an MOQ of 25 units, he says it could be $650 or less. But either way, that's at least 2 Mech 27s from the original.
Wait,
runs.
someone just updated in chat. If you look at the official interest check on Geekhack, it got killed on Tuesday.
Oh,
okay.
I expected that.
He said he couldn't get it manufactured below 1,000 each.
Oh,
dang. Okay,
and nobody's paying that.
Yeah, no one.
And if we're being totally honest, nobody was buying it for $700 either. There'd be like 3 people that are like, "Yep, I'll get that," and then that's it. So, yeah, I guess if it's dead, there's not a whole lot more to talk about.
Okay.
But it would have been cool to see one in person. I would never have bought it.
I would have never bought it, but I would love to have seen one, or to know someone who has one, so I can ask to see it.
Yeah. I'd probably just try to talk you into getting one, so I can. I mean, we all know Bektour's probably gonna buy one still. So.
Yeah.
So moving on from things that are dead to things that are alive and poppin', the Seattle meetup is going to be alive and poppin' on July 22nd.
That's a better segue than you think, because the Seattle meetup is held at the Seattle Living Computers Museum.
Yeah. I'm on point today.
You're on point right now. Yeah. Amazing. So, if you didn't already see the post, I think it's stickied right now. Actually,
it is stickied.
Yeah. I posted this 2 days ago, not yesterday, and this is just all the info you need for the Seattle Mechanical Keyboard Meetup that I will be running alongside some other people, and it's going to be an awesome time. Like last time, it is at the Seattle Living Computers Museum, which is an awesome, awesome, awesome place. They were very accommodating to us last time, and the space was absolutely incredible. So, if you're in the area, check that out. Check out the post. We do have an RSVP link if you click on the site that I linked. And yeah, it'll be good times. Lots of boards, lots of fun stuff. Lots of cool people. I mean, like Rama's flying in, J-Tan's flying in, a bunch of other big-name people are flying in. Yeah, Huey will be there.
This man of interest guy, apparently. But one thing I think on the forum it does say, if you don't bring a keyboard, admission to the museum is $12. Is that correct?
Yes, so let me touch on that for a second. The way it's set up right now is kind of a mutually beneficial thing for us and the museum, because obviously the museum is, it's an organization, they want to bring in business, etc. So what happens is we basically set up all of our stuff, and we basically become an exhibit, and other people in the museum that are just walking around checking out keyboards can come and look at our keyboards and stuff too. So we're essentially displaying them, and as an exhibitor, you're exempt from paying the fee because you're already there showing stuff off. So you essentially get a free pass to just check out the rest of the museum too. And a lot of us took advantage of that last time, and we'll be doing that this time too.
Awesome.
You gotta watch for artisans, and I mean, if you're going to have a lot of outside people.
Yeah, well, yes, but I think a lot of people won't really know about.
Yeah, I don't think the average outside person they'd like, oh, that's a cute looking piece of plastic, and they'd walk on, right? Like,
yeah.
Well, the problem is that somebody might say, "Do you know these artisans are like $100 each?" And people will go, "Where? What's happening? Where can I get?"
Thankfully, after the first Seattle meetup, the second one we had was a lot more. We didn't have any issues. Nobody really brought artisans. Nobody really had them on their boards at the very least. So there wasn't really anything to steal. And I mean, there's so many people just on alert, just watching around for stuff. So
I mean,
last time it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think museums draw the sketchiest of crowds either. So
yeah, I think there might have been cameras. I don't recall, but there might have been cameras at this place too.
Awesome.
So
well, that's the meetup.
Yep.
It'll be coming up July 22nd. Come out if you can. Fly out if you can. Teleport out if you can. Be there if you can, though, because it will be awesome.
Bektour will be there in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be in LA like 5 days after the meetup.
See, you should have just left a couple days earlier and came to Seattle.
My university is not paying me for that, so.
Well, then you need to get a better university. They should be paying you to
Keyboard University.
Are you guys streaming it up?
KBU.
So we have talked a little bit about that. There is a possibility we will be doing some form of stream at the meetup.
Yes, we might.
That's all I'm going to say because the details are pretty limited right now.
That's true.
It's not even like it's a secret. We just don't exactly know what's happening yet.
I have an idea.
But there should be some kind of live video content and or recorded video content for the meetup at the meetup, probably involving us. So that's that.
Stay tuned. It'll be exciting. Let's talk about keycaps because there's quite a bit of keycap news this week. GMK Yuri. That's one of the big ones this week that dropped. It is designed by Topre. For those of you who don't know, he also designed SA Carbon, GMK Carbon,
Unicorn.
Great. He did GMK Unicorn mods.
Did he do Unicorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else did he do? He's done something else.
Thanks.
But
stuff.
His most recent set now on Massdrop is GMK Yuri, which is pretty cool. Price is reasonable, $130 for the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting because
actually, wait, it reached 500 units, so it's $120 for the base. Actually.
There's another. Yes. Oh, okay. And it should reach that.
Oh wait.
It
says 422. Yeah, so it'll probably reach the last one in 12 days.
If it sells, 78 more units or whatever, then it'll be good for that $120 price, which is
about the set I really liked is the Cyrillics kit. Because I don't know if you guys remember when we talked to Tomberry on Top Clack, how many months back was ago, we actually were talking about Yuri, and one of the things he was telling us was, he only strives for really high quality. And when he told GMK he wanted the sub legends, they said only pad printed. He's like, can't do that. Nope. So looks like his alternative is going to have just an alternate Cyrillic set with double shot Cyrillic legends.
Which is really cool.
That is amazing.
Very, 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 very happy.
And according to Bektour, it is the actual Russian keyboard layouts.
Huh? What?
Our resident Russian expert.
Oh yeah. I can confirm it. It is correct.
So if I buy this, so actually I was talking to a couple people in Slack, and they were saying that instead of buying the base kit, what they were thinking about doing is, if they reach MOQ, buying the Cyrillics kit and the Icon modifiers kit, because that'll cover like
60%.
any kind of 60%.
Yeah, you can have 60%.
Ah,
I would do
I
that.
think it would be around the same price, or maybe even a little bit cheaper than buying just the base set if they hit the final MOQs. I think.
Huh.
I think it'd be
60,
probably equal.
60 plus 50. So it'll be, if they both reach the final MOQ, it'll be 110
Okay.
compared to 120 of the base kit, assuming you want the Cyrillic. So, an interesting alternative. We don't normally see this kind of kit breakdown for GMK,
No.
and
Even as a Dvorak Colmac kit.
yeah, so
Really?
this is a
Yeah,
really
that's
deep
attention to
GMK
detail. Yeah.
I'm copping that.
Yeah, I might have to get on this set. I mean,
There are a lot of kits.
literally
This-
for the last, like, ever since it dropped, I've been telling myself, like, oh, I can't get this. I already have Carbon, and it looks like, a blue version of Carbon, a blue tinted Carbon. But oh man, that Cyrillic's kit is beautiful.
it's a nice
are the
set, and
alphas-
that's really really cool.
Are the alphas blue or are they white? I can't really tell.
Bluish.
They're blue.
They're blue,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
The,
like
the actual color is supposed to be like a really light blue,
okay.
but in some, I can see where you're coming from though. In some of the renders, it looks like more like a dingy white almost.
Yeah.
In the GMK renders, at least. In the what I'm assuming are Thesis Camper renders, I'm pretty sure that's the color it's supposed to be. That he's intending it, at least.
hmm
I don't know. That's really kit is really
Cool. He has an
I
Ergodox
want to
kit.
get that. He has what?
Ergodox kit. That's awesome support. International support looks pretty big, pretty wide.
Huey, he even has Dvorak and
I
Colmac
know,
kits.
yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe I just gotta
So
get
for
this
you-
set. But for me,
For
like
you,
if I
you
had this set,
transcendent beings.
this is like gonna be so annoying because for me to like properly enjoy this set for the keyboards I'd use it for, I would need the base kit, the Cyrillics kits, the Colmac Dvorak kits, and then possibly the Icon modifiers, and then I could have it on two boards, a TKL and a 60%.
Yeah, that's only
Too much money.
what? That's like what? Like $300? $300 or so for like 2 boards of coverage? That's
Oh,
not
someone
bad.
just needs to buy my HHKB, right? Just that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can buy all of these kits and more.
Get the glorious kit though.
Yeah, really cool. I'm curious to see if this is going to be more of a thing with GMK. Are people going to start leaning more towards breaking it down into kits like this, kind of like SA?
I think
I say kind of because the base kit is still obviously
I
very
think-
rich in keys.
I think it's gonna be for the the big group buys for GMK sets. It will be like this, where you'll have a base set, base kit, and then you'll have some other things. So I think for like the smaller, more independent run or smaller vendor run ones, it'll still be the traditional base kit, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
More
Well,
keyboard.
Are
news.
you guys getting this? Anybody getting
I haven't
this?
decided yet.
Right?
I mean,
Well,
I still have to decide if I'm gonna get Oblivion, which ends tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I had Oblotsky put a set on hold for me. I'm like, I can't afford that now, but I kind of want Oblivion.
Isn't he getting like 20 of them? So
Yeah, exactly. So he was like, "Oh, I'll just save you one." I'm like, "Perfect."
I mean, that's one great way to support your set. Buy 20 of them. Makes you that much closer to MLQ.
Yep. Speaking of new sets, let's move right on to another new GMK set. We have talked about this before. This has been teased before, but it seems like it's actually coming very soon now.
Which set?
So this is an interest check for GMK Solarized Dark,
Ah, yes.
which, if I'm being totally honest, I like it a lot more than Oblivion. Don't tell Oblotsky.
He's like, oh,
Oh,
sorry, I totally
I
let go
think it looks-
holding on to this for you.
It looks
Looks great. Looks
Really-
amazing.
looks amazing. Yeah,
Looks-
this is really cool. It's like just the perfect amount of boring for me. Like it's not like all orange and blue and yellow and stuff. It's just like a bunch of different shades of like black and gray.
black.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
it looks
I
so
love this set. It's
100%
gonna
will
be
be buying.
yeah, 100% will be buying that one as well.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, there is no date for it yet, although he does in the comments say it is coming soon.
This year?
It kind of looks like the light cycle.
Yeah. I like it better than Light Cycle, though.
It's
I think it...
Because it's bigger than 40%.
Hey, bigger doesn't always mean better.
Bigger is better.
Right? Right, Bektour?
You sure? I mean, you're a big dude.
Anyways, yeah, it was teased again, so more waiting for everyone. I guess we'll just have to wait for whenever soon arrives.
I can't wait for more details on this one.
Yeah, I can't wait either.
I'm probably as excited for this one as I am for Nautilus. Those are definitely my two must-buy sets right now. Anyways.
So next up, we have a group buy from another group buy from Z Frontier. They've been doing a lot of group buys recently. This is for JT Photo Studio, cherry layouts, 155 keys, $80. Double shot ABS.
Is
cherry
that
profile.
JTK?
That's what I was thinking, because
done by
JTK stands for JT Keycaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is done by JTK. Yeah, this is manufactured by JT Keycaps.
Unfortunately, the renders don't show that the legends will likely have inconsistencies.
Yes,
unless
correct.
those are fixed. That's the first thing I looked at, because when I look at a JTK set, all I can see is like the C and the M and the G, because they're so much bolder. They're so much bolder legends than the rest of the caps, and it's just it's really painful. It's something you can't unsee. Once you see it, you're just like,
Yeah.
It is still double shot cherry profile ABS plastic, so they do still feel good to type on, but I can't get over those legend inconsistencies. But assuming those aren't here, this is a really good price, and if they are here, the price is on par for what it should be.
Yeah, the time frame, this is the estimated shipping date is August 2017, and you have until June 15th if you'd like to join.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
You have until my birthday to join. Yay.
Will it be on time, though?
Oh wait, what's interesting is
have
that they provide the signature plastics cover chips in there.
Oh,
like
for
that.
JTK?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Technically, JTK is what they're doing is like color matching. I remember talking to Sherton, I think, about the. Oh no, I think it was Bunny. I asked him like, what colors can JTK do, and he said just any colors, so we can color match. And I think that's like a confirmation that they do really color match stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
And we're going to see how good they do that. So.
We will definitely see. I mean, this is following. Photo Studio was originally run as an essay set, I believe. I don't know how it did. That's the first time I remember seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah, the price is decent.
And we get two free trays and coaster stabilizers, as Kopopa in the chat is saying.
Huh.
Oh, cool. 2 trays. Nice.
That sounds like a good deal.
That's good.
That's good. That's awesome.
Look, if you scroll down a little bit, check out how it's broken down into kits. So there's actually a base kit, which is a standard 104 key layout, and if you want more compatibility, you have to buy more kits.
No, it says keys included: base, add-ons, and novelties, bonus novelties.
Those aren't separate kits?
No, it's all under the keys included category.
Yeah.
You scroll up base, it'll say keys included. It's all
okay. It's interesting that they chose to break it down like that, though, if they're all included.
Yeah.
They should have just used the picture that they already used right above that. Anyways,
I just love that. Love that the color is called BBQ by Signature Plastics because it makes me hungry every time I see that color.
There's a BBC and BBJ, and it's also kind of awkward. But never mind.
Yeah, they do have those colors.
Let's
go on with some other cherry profile keycaps. This is going to be moving over to WASD keyboards. They've done a little bit of a dealio with Sheraton and Originative recently, and they're offering their WASD V2 104, 87, and 61 key keyboards with either GMK Honeywell or Sky Dolch.
Yep.
So
So this is
Price?
pretty interesting.
It is priced decently,
It's
Decent.
but
Yeah,
the price will hold easily because I think once in a few months, once Originative runs out of stock for Sky Dolch and Honeywell, people are going to be
They already
buying it
have.
here, and their price for Honeywell and Sky Dolch is going to stay super high because it's going to be.
I actually I checked, and at least Honeywell.
No,
is
Honeywell.
sold out on
No,
Originative.
they put sold out the other day, but I think when I checked recently again, they let you add it to cart again. I think they'll stop it when they have too many orders they need to pack. Once they caught up with shipping orders out, they'll open it again for people to order. So people don't have to wait
Okay,
as long.
it does let me add it to cart right now. Okay. See, when I had originally seen this, that was the first thing I'm going to check, and it said out of stock, and I was like,
Yeah, I checked that same.
interesting.
Yeah, I checked a few days ago and it said out of stock. So, but it's and it's an option for some people if they want to just get into the hobby, but they have money to spend, and for some reason they understand why GMK is really really good without using it for the first time, and they just want to go all out. Then this is the best route for them to do it. Really, one of the best routes.
Yeah. I think this is going to be kind of a strange sale. I think because the kind of people that buy a WASD keyboard are kind of like the beginning enthusiasts usually. It's like the same kind of people that might buy like a Ducky or a Cooler Master or
The
something
guys
like
who
that.
get a custom set from WASD
Yeah.
are the guys
exactly.
who buy from WASD.
So obviously GMK, awesome quality and stuff, but are people going to understand this massive jump in quality in comparison to the price? Because these keyboards, these key sets, the GMK Honeywell, for example, is selling for $180 on Originative. That means that the rest of the keyboard is only $100. So you're paying almost 100% more for the key set here than you are for the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be kind of a hard pill for people to swallow.
I mean, WASD just has to do it that way because their V2 87 key is like $145, and their full size is $150. So technically, according to MSRP, you're saving $40 to $50. But no one, please, I mean, those are kind of pricey for those keyboards. To be perfectly
It's
honest,
It's 100 without keycaps. So, do you get the stock keycaps with the GMK Honeywell? And
I would guess not.
I would guess not.
So I think you're not really getting a deal because it's.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you're
don't-
getting a deal.
I don't think the price is a deal here. I think this is like
Yeah.
this is what they're going to sell it at. Like this is expected.
Oh my god,
Not
I
that
never knew
great
this.
price, but
Fun fact, did you know WAS charges $25 to put on O-rings for people?
That's ridiculous. Wait, really?
that's painful to hear. I'm not going to sleep very well tonight knowing that. Honestly,
Seriously?
And you know what people are going to say? That they're going to see the GMK keycaps are going to say, "Oh, it's ABS. I better
actually,
pay
guys.
PPG."
So on
Exactly.
the $275 for the WAS V287 GMK Honeywell, right? If you want MX Browns, it's $5 more. If you want MX Greens, it's $25 more. If you want MX Clears, it's $15. Reds is $10. Only blues and blacks are that default $275 for the price.
That's
So.
I don't know.
That
Yeah, I
put it
don't-
over the top. I thought $275 is like you can choose the run of the mill, whatever switch you want, but
I mean, all the
not even
MX, it should be the same.
I mean, when you think about it from the perspective of like, there's a lot of people in the community that will buy a poker or a WASD or Cooler Master or whatever, and then put GMK caps on it. They're spending about the same price, so like it makes sense. But I think when you buy it together, like as a package like this, it doesn't look like it makes sense.
yeah, because those people they build up. They start with some kind of OEM, really crappy board, right? A lot of the times we'll see them, get some nice WASD caps with copying some colorway, and then they'll actually upgrade to like Enjoy PBT or GMK. But they'll still have that stock board for quite a while until they get their next board, and that's what we see a lot. But you're right. It doesn't make sense when you do it all at once. Part of
when you get
keyboards is that journey.
It's like here's this fairly entry level keyboard with an end game level key set. It's just kind of it's a little interesting.
It's a bit mismatched.
Yeah.
But let's move on
Anyways.
to some nice positive, very nice positive news. Mr. Jack Humbert, we had him on our show a few weeks back. He is the man behind ortholinear keyboards, aka the Plank and the Atomic and the Prionic. He is selling keyboards. He is selling keyboards. But he's selling T-shirts now with his signature, asking me about my keyboard design on them, and the money will be going toward promoting QMK. And you might ask, what does promoting QMK mean? It's to pay for code bounties and hopefully offer stickers or freebies to contributors, which I think is pretty cool, pretty awesome, because a lot of people in the community, so many people in the community, benefit from QMK. It is a godsend to so many people in the community who like to change their layout or do anything different, really.
The prices for these shirts are actually really
great.
good.
$12 for a shirt,
really
right?
good.
That's
It's
insane.
$21 for a hoodie.
Yeah.
$21 for. I've never paid that little for a hoodie before in my life.
The other day, I just spent like $60 for a hoodie I won't get for like 3 months. So
Yeah, exactly. You get a V-neck for $15. These are awesome prices.
these are great prices.
I want to buy a hoodie, but like summer's coming up. I don't want to wait till next year to use it. I might just buy a shirt.
Why
Very
not
wrong
both,
shirt.
Brian?
That's true. I could buy both.
But yeah, if you so many people in the community benefit from QMK, and if you want to show a little bit of love to QMK, consider buying a shirt, sweater.
You do want to
V-neck.
show love to QMK, whether you think you should or not.
Yeah, like I don't use QMK, but I love QMK. I love its existence and its impact on the community.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be getting probably a shirt. But yeah,
I'll be
support-
getting at least a shirt.
So if you guys use
you guys
QMK,
should all be getting at least a shirt
Yeah,
too.
it's a great little fund. Awesome job, Jack. Thank you for setting this up and doing this.
Yeah.
So we talked about some expensive things during the show. Let's talk about something on the far opposite side. So our great friends at KBD Fan Studio, aka the guys behind the KBD 75, the cool 60% case that Brian and I really like. They have this RGB60 PCB for $35, and it has the in switch
35.
LEDs, all pre-soldered. All you need to just throw on switches. $35.
Better than Zeal's PCB?
I mean, it's $70
Price
cheaper.
wise, but let's not completely
That's
jump
true.
the gun here.
That's true. It doesn't support
It-
QMK. It has its own proprietary software.
It's
that's
also
right.
standard layout only.
Yes, standard layout only.
If you didn't notice that on the PCB, so
Mm,
you can only use a standard layout. I have a local friend that owns one of these. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but it is an RGB60, and that is one of the major drawbacks. You have to use a standard layout, and also there's something with the programmability. Some things not fully programmable, like the layout's not fully programmable, or the lights aren't as programmable as they should be, or something like that. I wish I had known beforehand. But you look at it from the perspective of it's an RGB 60% PCB for $35.
For $35.
It's a good value.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Oh, it doesn't support split right shift.
It
doesn't support anything.
Yeah, it doesn't support anything. Vector. It's
Deal
only
breaker.
standard.
Deal
Yeah,
breaker.
for someone like me, that's kind of a deal breaker. I don't really care for the standard layout that much. I need at least split backspace. Like
Yeah.
I gotta have that on like almost every one of my phones.
Yeah, it's definitely a deal breaker for me. It is a bit unfortunate. What else? do
But
we-
if you're in the market for something like that, standard layout, RGB, $35.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yep.
Very good.
Cool beans. So,
Alright.
moving on. User STH has a nice little article here. You guys should read it if you guys are interested in Topre at all, and it's just comparing different sliders for,
Oh, cool.
yeah, why does silencing matter for taller sliders and why doesn't it?
Ooh.
If you get a chance, read through this. If you're interested in Topre in any way, it's a cool read. He has more things he still needs to do, more avenues to explore. It's a pretty short read, but it's information, nice and simple. Check it when you get a chance.
I've been hoping someone does something like this because there are a lot of different Topre sliders on the market these days, especially with all the new MX compatible ones.
Yes.
So it's nice to see something like that and go into detail about the silencing methods a little bit.
So
Good stuff.
moving on, what do we have? Our friends at the board. You guys remember we had Don on Flayrad on Top Clack a few weeks back. He runs the board.
That was like 5 months ago.
That was months ago. Yeah, he runs the board.
That was like
which is it was more than a few weeks back. It was a few months back. He runs the board, which is a great mechanical keyboard podcast. You should definitely give a listen to when you get a chance. They cover a lot of cool things, but they're going to be selling their own T-shirts now. So if you want to support them, they have T-shirts.
Yep, and just like Jack's shirts and products, these are also pretty well priced.
We should start offering T-shirts.
One of these days, we'll be legit.
We will. That's going to happen.
We should catch up with the competition.
Actually, I was
How would we do that?
I was actually gonna reach out to Waz today for the quote for our keycaps.
Oh,
Top Clack keycaps, guys, coming soon.
Ooh,
okay.
look out for those.
The board logo is really nice, though. I like the shirt where it has all their names on it too. That's adorable.
Yeah,
I want to get one of those. Anyways, if you want to support them, they're pretty good guys. So check that out. Maybe buy a shirt or a mug or a hoodie. Prices are pretty darn nice.
It's a good time to buy a hoodie.
Yeah, buy a hoodie. Everyone just buy hoodies. Wear hoodies in the summer. Wear 2 hoodies. Buy one of Jack's hoodies. Buy a board hoodie. Wear them both simultaneously.
at the Seattle Meetup.
Yep. Absolutely, because it'll probably be raining anyways.
Or nothing but a hoodie.
Cold there.
Okay, tomorrow GMK Oblivion is ending.
Oh my god, you don't have a link for this?
I know, unfortunately. Why would I have a link for it? I mean, it's just a thing we say.
I know, we could at least provide a link so if people are interested, I'll do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So if you want to check out GMK Oblivion, this is pretty much your last chance to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, support Oblatsky. He's a good guy, and it's a nice looking set.
I don't know. Brian, you got one reserve. Bektour, are you gonna get Oblivion?
I don't have money. Like,
Same.
it's my answer for any keyboard related stuff these days.
Yeah.
I really want it, but
Too.
it's quite a bit. It is quite a bit. Like,
Yeah, I would very much prefer to have a warm lunch instead of a keycap set.
Are your warm lunches costing you $135?
What?
What kind of lunch are you having, dude?
man,
Oh.
Bektour, just have ramen, man. Just have instant ramen. It's a warm lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even like a really nice high quality bowl of ramen isn't going to cost anywhere near $135.
But per week it's pretty much around that. I think it's around $100 per week for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm also fat.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm undecided. I have until tomorrow to decide. I have no clue what I'm gonna do.
I think it's a little boring. I think Solarized Dark looks better.
That's interesting. I would actually argue that Solarized Dark is more boring. Not that I think boring is bad. It's just I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys place the word boring with subdued, this conversation would make more sense.
Or
Subdued, yeah.
muted. I used to say muted a lot.
Muted's a good way to do it.
But now GMK muted is a thing, so I don't use it anymore.
When is that?
Because if I'm using the term muted, talking about GMK sets, I don't want people to get the wrong idea.
I totally forgot that set existed until you said that right now. Which is funny
you buy it?
because I did buy it. I'm a part of GMK Muted. I just didn't remember because I have a list of keyboard stuff I have coming in, but GMK Muted is not on that list. And now that you said, I know yes, I did buy GMK Muted.
Good. It was a good set for a good price.
Yeah, but speaking of more GMK
909
stuff, TheKeyCompany, they are back with an interest check. You might know them from currently running GMK Terminal, which they posted some teaser pics I think a few days ago. But they're doing an interest check for GMK Transformed, based off of Transformers, with Autobots and Decepticons.
Wait, why is it not letting me post this as a link?
I'm not sure.
People, for whatever reason, it
too
doesn't actually link it.
I like the
many
second
hyphens,
set.
perhaps.
I like the purple one. But I don't like the red one. I like the purple one though.
These
one kind of looks like the GMK Lotus.
So renders are done by TheKeyCompany and Oblotsky, and I don't know why no one between those two, Brian and the fourth guy who runs the community, no one caught this. Okay, look, for the renders they have the mod colors for the tilde and the pipe, but they don't have the alpha colors for both of them. They only have the alpha color for the tilde. That bothers me.
That's pretty strange. Yeah.
That bothers me so much.
Huh.
That makes no sense to me.
How triggered would Living Speed Bump be?
Oh my goodness! I'm fucking triggered by this. Like, oh,
that is pretty weird.
I think these among them four, someone just forgot. I guess, unless it was purposeful.
Both of these sets are way too loud for me.
I'd only consider the purple one.
Way too many colors for me.
But
yeah, it's like it's on the border of being a grab back.
Is there
it's in your face.
My Transformers knowledge isn't very good, but is the A and the D for Autobots and Decepticons? Is that why there's an accent for each one?
I guess so.
Because in the first set there's an accent A.
I would assume so.
E in the second one.
I would assume so. I mean, if we need like real Transformers knowledge, this guy called Benjin, and he will set us straight.
You know what's actually kind of strange is in the other renders of the bottom two, they don't have those two accent keys.
No, they do not. Do they?
This is a really inconsistent set.
Oh my
right
goodness!
Now. It's kind of bothering me.
TheKeyCompany, get your shit together. That is not how you put a render out.
There's some cool people over there. And TheKeyCompany and Oblotsky are also good people. Someone should have caught this. Someone should have caught all of this stuff.
They have a lot of good minds there, and no one caught those. But if you like either of the sets or have feedback, feel free to contact TheKeyCompany and tell them what you think, because it is an interest check. They are checking if you're interested.
Is that what they're for?
Apparently, I just put them up every now and then to just talk to people. Speaking of talking to people, if you're in Berlin on June 12th, there will be a Berlin mechanical keyboard and input devices meetup.
And input devices meetup. That's interesting.
So all the trackballers are going to be there.
Trackball.
Ballers.
Yeah.
Disagree.
I'm rocking the trackball next to me now.
I've never actually used a trackball. Does that make me like a heathen or something?
No.
I mean,
it's not for everybody. It's just the trackball.
I mean, I play a lot of like FPS games, and I assume it's probably not very good for that.
No, it's not. I switch over to my MX Master when I FPS.
Oh, okay. But you normally use a trackball, right?
For like normal productivity stuff, like video editing stuff, photo editing stuff, web browsing, general web browsing, yeah.
Okay.
But like when I start gaming and I need to like move my mouse with my whole body, my whole arm, then I switch to the mouse.
All right. Final topic on our news doc today is a really interesting one actually, because we don't see much of this.
Yes.
So it is a custom case for the Topre Real Force TKL keyboards.
Yes.
So awesome that we're seeing love for that, because the last time we saw love for that was the Guillotine, right? Have we had a custom case since the Guillotine for a Real Force? Yeah, and the Guillotine is not easy to find in any form. I know Huey has one. He's going to show it off because.
Wasn't there a Digilog case for Real Force?
Yeah, well, the Digilog. There's two versions. There's the Digilog and the Digilog Guillotine, like that. If I'm not mistaken, they're both Digilog.
Guillotine has said the ones that chops off the heads. Like.
Yes, that's the Guillotine is.
That's what that case is used for. Yeah, you don't type on it.
See this,
right on their neck.
Here's the blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like one. Okay, I can see that.
And it's a really, really neat product, but obviously you can't find Digilog cases very.
It's like a miracle
friendly.
I found this one. Seriously.
Yeah, I've seen the first Seattle meetup that I did. Eat the Food came, and he had a normal Digilog case on his Real Force, and that thing was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really, really awesome. And then I saw yours at the NorCal meetup, and that's also really awesome. But, normal people like me can't really get a hold of those things, so...
I got really lucky for this one, to be perfectly honest. I shouldn't have been able to get this one, but I'm happy I did.
Yeah. So anyways, this is a Corian/aluminum case. So what exactly is Corian? Does anybody know what that
Corian is a type of ceramic, a type of stone/ceramic.
Okay, so this is very, very interesting.
So, like, when you touch it, it feels like stone. Like, it has that cool touch when you touch it. It feels really cool.
Is it heavy?
Yeah.
Or is it a light material?
Probably fairly heavy if it's like ceramic.
It's, yeah, I think it has some... I'm not sure about the weight. I just know how it feels. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty exciting. I mean, when I read ceramic, it kind of like gave this thought in my head, like, man, should one just take us back to the 70s and make a keyboard out of Pyrex? That would have been amazing. It's such a durable keyboard. You can put it in the oven and everything.
A direct quote from this post is, the main innovation I'm currently working on is that I want to try to make this case available in ... stone. Or more precisely, a ceramic composite that is made to feel like stone, but has superior technical properties. So, pretty interesting. I don't have a Real Force, but I might need to get one so I can get this.
So really, really cool, interesting facts about this keyboard. Okay, there's no side seam line, like there's no hidden plate on the back of it. There's a MagSafe style cable on the outside, so it's gonna be a magnetic cable to plug and replug the computer instead of, I mean, the keyboard instead of having a fixed cable like it normally is. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm wondering, if you put it against the concrete keyboard, who's going to win?
The
concrete
keyboard.
Probably concrete.
Okay.
The keyboard's just great. Oh, Huey, you'll get to see that keyboard in July.
I'm so excited to see it.
I imagine he'll be there. So.
Kill someone with it.
Oh, if you could wield it, yeah, it's really heavy.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I
I'm
don't
not sure.
remember.
I don't know.
I think it's somewhere around 15 or 20, if I recall. And I mean, it's just awkward to hold too, because it's like a big slab of concrete.
Yeah, it's thick. It's thick.
Yeah.
It's really thick.
Thick.
Yeah.
Thick with two C's.
Thick.
3 even. There might even be a third C for this one. Anyways, this case is done by Norbauer, so
That's great news.
That's really good. Really good.
Such great news. For those of you who might not know, he's done a NovaTouch case that's aluminum. Round 2 is currently ongoing, waiting for production to finish up. But the round 1 for aluminum NovaTouch case he did finished in 8 weeks total, from opening the group buy to people receiving their products. Around 8 weeks. So it's really, really short. This next one for round 2, it's going to be about a total of 12 to 16 weeks. Much more people join, so it's going to take a bit longer, which is understandable. So a lot of people are, really looking forward to how long, to his reliability for this case, because Norbauer has proved that when he makes stuff, they happen. Everyone's been talking about, steel Real Force case, aluminum Real Force case for the longest time, but haven't seen anything. Happy to see someone that we know that puts stuff out is working on stuff, and I hope he does work out with the Corian material.
Yep.
So if you're interested, if you're interested, he has a form, a survey. So make sure you fill out that survey if you are interested. Shoot him some feedback.
Okay. NovaTouch is on Amazon.
Really? For how much?
200. I wouldn't get it, but
For a Real Force?
no, a NovaTouch.
NovaTouch.
Oh,
Man, it's so hard for me to want to pay $200 for a NovaTouch when the last time I got one it was $110.
I'm all about that NovaTouch economy. I sold 2 NovaTouches.
I need to find one I need to find someone that'll sell one to me for not $200. Like in the 130 or 140.
Early 2016 prices.
Yes, exactly. Anyways, now that we've wrapped up our news doc, let's move over to a Q&A. So if you have questions, we have answers. They may not be the right ones, but we'll have them. So since Huey is putting that keyboard away, Brennan, let me ask you the quintessential top Clack question.
Yes.
Waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Oh, actually, yes, that's kind of reasonable.
You know, I feel really stupid, but we should have been tracking these results from everyone.
I've been running a couple of polls there and there, and waffles are winning by a large
Ryan, on the
margin.
guest tracker, I can make another. We can make another column and just have.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We'll
saying.
do
Like,
that.
we need to go back and we need to start inputting the past data for waffles versus pancakes.
I'll
to
get some
see-
spreadsheets. I'll get some spreadsheets. Some graphs. The whole
yeah.
shebang. You know, little bar graphs.
We'll
and
get our-
everything.
Don't
Get our
forget
people working on
to
it.
don't forget to run a student's t-test to see if there's actual like statistical.
Yes.
How do you call it? The relevance or I forgot. Anyway,
I'll
yeah,
find
never
the
mind.
p-values. You know,
Yep.
statistics.
P-
Yes.
Let's get to some questions. I already see a few rolling in. That's good.
Yeah, seriously.
Cursor TN asks, "What are you giving away tonight?" We do not have anything to give away. I'm so sorry. I know.
Wait.
I don't-
Wait till my next batch of stickers, guys, and I'll have more stickers to give away.
Awesome. Yeah, we don't always have stuff to give away. I'm sorry to let you guys down sometimes, but that's how it goes. PC Hardware 101 asks, "What's your take on Otemu Blues for daily driver for everything?"
They're okay.
Everything?
No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Um,
if everything
like-
means you can work in spaces where noise doesn't bother other people, yes, fine, whatever. As long as if you like them. If I mean, I'm assuming if you're asking
If-
that, you like that switch, and you're just asking about using it everywhere because it's about everywhere. And I'd say, I mean, as long as noise doesn't bother wherever you're working, then you like it. It's fine.
The problem with this question is it has the same problem that every question about switch preferences. What works for me might not work for you, and vice versa. And what I like isn't necessarily what you like, and that's fine. So, if you like using it all day, every day for everything, awesome, more power to you. It's not going to be my favorite switch, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't be yours. He says compared to Kailh Orange.
Kailh Orange?
Is-
Never
Does
tried Kailh Orange. Is
Kailh have an orange switch?
that a thing?
Or do you mean?
Isn't that
do
what
you
they
mean
put the
gold?
razors? Isn't that what they put in the razor? The keywords?
Yeah, that's the tactile, like sort of like
Well,
browns, I think.
The razor orange is a brown competitor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He might mean the Kailh Gold, which I guess might look kind of
Kailh
orange. I don't know, but that's the clicky, the normal clicky switch from Kailh's new lineup, the most normal one, I guess. So I would say Kailh's Gold is a better switch than the Otemu
Yes.
Blue, in my opinion. It's quite a bit smoother. It doesn't have quite as much rattle. Yeah, if you're comparing against the Razor Orange, that's kind of a different beast since it's not a clicky switch. Fun Blocks asks, "What keyboards are we all using?" I like this question actually because I always get to show off keyboards
Ooh, sticker
HHKP.
bombed, HHKP.
Sticker bomb.
with
Yep.
your username at the top too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
What's backwards? Whatever.
Well, it's actually it's the correct way
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah. It just, oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It flips it for us.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
For
awesome.
Okay.
us, yeah. Huey, what about you?
I am using my Duck Viper with
With your switches?
You were saving that, weren't you?
with pandas, and I got a GMK Hydro on right now. And she is a beaut.
Nice.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
You're bringing that one to Seattle with you, aren't you?
I don't know. I'm only gonna bring 2 to Seattle, I think, because I'm too lazy to fill out more forms.
Come on.
Dude, the form takes like literally 2 seconds per keyboard.
I have to write.
I'll do it
like,
for you.
the manufacturer, what it's called supposedly.
No, you just write custom. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
write custom, then
manufacturer.
you give it any random name, and then guess like the whatever the other question is.
The value.
That's all you have to do.
The other one's guess the value.
Yeah. You just guess.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all you gotta do is guess. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm rocking. How would you guys?
Right now, I switched right before the show. Go ahead, Nick.
Ooh.
Tokyo Meetup
Ooh.
Unicorn Puke.
Yes, that's the. Ooh, that looks nice.
Doctor, mind if I post that?
Yeah.
Let me see this, Bektour.
Ooh, got a lot of lights. A lot of lights on the bottom of that one, actually.
It's a pretty good looking case, too.
Yeah, it's a nice looking case. You guys did a great job. Great job.
Yeah. Yukitsu designed the case, so he did a great job.
PCB was cool too.
Yeah, the PCB was great.
Before the show, I was using my ZZ96, but I have since changed actually to my my carbon fiber build, my carbon fiber plate with pandas in the AliExpress case, and some
I like
sky.
that case. That case.
Yeah, this case is awesome.
Case is good. You have the weight?
Really good value. Oh yeah, I mean the weight's $10 extra. I'm not gonna not get that weight.
I don't know why. I don't know why anyone would skimp out on that weight. Like,
I will pay the $10 for that weight.
I don't even know
every
why
single
they
time.
sell it separately, to be honest, because you don't have any other options for weight. It's not like material or color options. It's just here is a silver weight.
If they let me install 2 or more weights in the case, I would fill every spot with a weight. If they let. so there's that.
So
what
other
other questions?
Questions. Yuri was Oblivion.
Someone asked, if stone has pores, will that stone mixed keyboard absorb stuff?
What?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know.
That is something to consider, though. But I feel like that's something you wouldn't really have to worry about like that much, just everyday use, like at your desk. Like, what's it going to absorb? Like your hand oils, like maybe like a drink that you spill. It just eats that shit right up.
Godspeed delayed. What are your thoughts?
Oh wait! How did it get delayed again? The last update was it got delayed indefinitely.
Wait.
Right?
It got delayed again?
How can it get delayed again? It got delayed indefinitely.
What?
Cursor, do you have like a link to that? Like what? Like what? Because literally the last time we covered Godspeed with J Channel on the show, we were going over indefinitely delayed. Email was sent out a few minutes ago.
They didn't give us another date.
July 31st. So there is a date. That'd be better. It'd be great if they have a date.
There is a date now?
It's July 31st now? That's
According to
not
Tanger 23.
awful.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not awful.
That's not awful. Yeah, okay. That's better than indefinitely.
Oh, so the big thing is, according to the FCC or something, you have to re-opt into the buy or you're automatically refunded. Because
Wait, really?
Because, yeah, due to FTC regulations, because it went on so long. So
oh, shit, I haven't done that. Is there a deadline for that? How do I do that?
At some point, yeah. So if you want to...
I'm in that buy.
Let's see. New shipping date of July 31st. The community team will be sending emails, so wait till you get the email, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. If I don't get told to do something like that, I never would have saw that, so...
Wow, so, a little note to everyone in the community, kind of a bit of a lesson. A group buy can go on so long, the FTC, which is a part of the federal government, has to step in and say, hold on, guys, we need to talk for a second before you finish this, by the way.
This is actually the first time I've ever heard about that. Has that always been a thing? Because, I've been in keyset group buys that have gone on well longer than Godspeed, and that was never a problem.
But Massdrop is legit, though. It's not like, Ivan or some guy.
Is it because of Massdrop?
I think so, because they have a proper business license. They're registered
it's not
with the
just
State
one
Board
guy,
of Equalization. So...
Yeah. Because, my JTK set ran through Control-Alt. Lasted longer than this, so... And I had not gotten... I still don't have my...
I'm still waiting for the sophomore set.
Me too! Did you buy it? It's October or September or whatever?
I was not even in the original group buy. I was just asking them for extras. But afterwards, the group buy was concluded. And I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I think I paid for mine in July or August or something like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow. That's quite a while waiting for you guys. Hope you guys get your piece soon.
Yeah, I did get an update from Buddy. And he did post some pictures, and I think my set's going to be going out if it hasn't already, it's going out very soon with like a next batch of like replacements or something like that. So, fingers crossed I actually get it soon this time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, back to some questions. Earlier we missed one, but someone asked Yuri versus Oblivion. That's a hard choice. I think I like them both pretty much equally.
If I have money to spend, Yuri. If I have money to spend but not that much, Oblivion.
Same.
If I can splurge, Yuri. If I can spend but not splurge, Oblivion. That's, yeah.
I think I don't even know. They're both so nice. I might like the Oblivion colorway a little bit more, but I like the fact that Yuri has the Cyrillic kit and the Icon Mods kit. Those are really cool to me.
Yeah.
So
hence the it's such a toss-up. If I have money, Yuri. Okay, so any other questions?
FGL hype.
FGL hype.
FGL.
Yeah. I'm so hyped. Dude, did you see the update?
Have you guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned last night when he got them in, and I was like, oh my god. Not only that, I'm pretty sure J-Chan got M65s in yesterday also.
Oh.
I'm not, don't quote me on that. I'm not.
Nope, it's official. Brian on Top Clack is M65 is shipping out.
I'm not 100% sure, but J-Chan might have M65s in, and Leandrin definitely has Fiel's in, so really exciting day yesterday for me. Because that's also, I think that was yesterday when we learned about the Halo switches too. I was in heaven yesterday, like between Fiel and M65 and the Halo switches. I was dying. It was.
Yeah, I'm super
day.
hyped. I think I'm in round 1. Yeah. So we're all in round 1. So that's. Did you get the breastplate?
I did, yeah. I got for Fiel. I got silver plate, silver case, brass weight, brass plate.
Nice. I got purple case, brass weight, brass plate.
Yeah. Oh man, the purple and the brass looks really good together too.
I don't know what set I'm throwing it.
You can actually ask Leandrin. I jumped between colors like 4 times. I started with purple, and I was like, I don't want to do like purple and like stainless steel weight. And I was like, no, purple with brass. And I was like, wait, no, I want the gray with brass. And then I finally settled on silver with brass. I'm gonna put 9009 on that. I'm pretty sure. So
I think I might put.
And I will be using the Nordic layout even.
Now that I remember it, I'm gonna put muted on mine.
For a purple case, you're gonna put muted on a purple case.
Yeah, because muted does have those light purple lilac mods.
I'll
try it. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping that those accents can pull together, but there's a chance that it might. While we wait for more questions, I guess, what keyboard stuff are you guys waiting for?
Oh, there's more questions already.
There's more questions?
Yeah, so No Chance RPG asks, for the K-type keyboard, are there no Cherry or Gateron options for those Shine 3 switches? So...
No.
You could use...
Fire up.
You could use the Gateron or Cherry switches that have the RGB housings. You'd have to put those in yourself, obviously, because the K-type is only launching with the Kailh manufactured switches, which are good switches, by the way.
There is a reason for that, because for the light, there is a small little acrylic little pillar that channels the light, and that is why they're shipping with just the Kailh switches, because they also produce the Halo switches, and all of those have that little pillar that will channel the light through, so it can go through to your keycap, and it goes to the side as well. So.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Actually, if you go to Key Chatter and look up Andy's review of the K-type, he does give side-by-side comparisons of what that light pipe does for you and what it looks like if you do and do not have it. And it's a very big difference. The light pipe directs the light very, very well. So if you're all about that bright light, that RGB hype,
yeah, if you're about RGB,
then you want these Kailh switches.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Plus, the Kailh switches are just more interesting than Cherry and Gateron right now, if you ask me.
Yeah, they are getting exciting.
Questions?
What benefit does brass give? Won't it bend easier?
Actually,
Well, you're right. Brass will well, depending on thickness, bend easier than stainless steel, but probably be equal to aluminum. But in its density, that determines how it feels, and fall feel like different feels. And the thing is, no one's going to be typing hard enough to bend a plate. So.
God, I hope you're not, at least.
Yeah. So bending, structural bending isn't a big issue for keyboard plates because people are just typing. Even the people using 180 gram springs, that's nowhere near close enough to really be bending the plate when you're typing on it.
Yeah.
So the thing is different density than aluminum, acrylic, stainless steel, and different density means it's going to feel different when switches are mounted on it. And that's what we do in this community. We, are extremists and try to find all these different kind of feels.
Yeah.
We do it for the feels.
We nitpick everything.
Helio.
I've never used a brass plate before, so this is going to be a first for me.
Same for me. I'm so pumped.
I'm really, really excited, and I hope that the sound is really nice, because realistically, the plate material doesn't change the feel that much. Like aluminum and steel feel pretty close to similar, but they sound very, very different. And the sound is really usually what I'm going for in my plate selection. So I'm hoping that brass is something really, really unique and not just like something else. Huey asks, Kaihua Miami on Magic Force or Death?
Death.
I don't know, man.
How about Kaihua Carbon?
Actually,
that's gonna be the new. That's gonna be the new meme.
I've been working on a Magic Force.
Oh, a meme force.
Really?
I've been. So I got this keyboard from a local friend for basically pennies, and it has stock Gateron clears in it. Yeah. And I was like, even though I don't want to use this keyboard, I can't not buy this for $20. So I was like, let's put some new switches in it and leave the stabs, and it'll be fine, whatever. So I'm working on that. I need to desolder the LEDs.
Ew.
My awesome desolder gun had an issue with the smaller tip that I have, and it's not working, so I have to buy another one.
You wouldn't have that issue if you had a manual solder sucker like I do.
That's true. I do have a manual solder sucker. I'm so spoiled by being able to desolder a board in 2 minutes now that I don't want to use a manual solder sucker ever again.
We got 2 more questions. What are your thoughts on upcoming pro brass plates?
Yeah,
no,
the entrance offering.
Please don't. Please.
Well, let's make sure we cover the serious questions before we get too memey, because this is actually a good question. What are our thoughts on the Endred's upcoming pro brass plates? So I'm not really sure why he's calling it a pro plate. I don't know what that means.
It's a buzzword. It moves units.
That's true. Is that all it is here? Is it just a brass plate, or is there something I'm missing about it? Because obviously these brass plates are going to be the ones that come with our fiels. So
yeah, as far as I was concerned, I'm getting a standard brass plate for my fiel. Our plates don't even support switch swapping, do they? Or switch swap?
They should. All of the entrance
they
plates
do, right.
in the past have. So
yeah, they will.
I'd imagine this one would be no different. I don't know. I'd like to know what differentiates the pro from the not pro. Assuming he has one that's not pro.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, I'll ask him tonight, I guess.
Oh my goodness!
Gets on. He's probably sleeping now.
What a big question.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
PC Hardware 101 asks, since Razer has been using Kailh switches on their keyboards, and most newbies into the Mech keyboard community find out Razer is quote-unquote just okay compared to others, the newbies are filled with the thought of Kailh switches are trash. They're infected with that thought. Before I entered the RMK community, I thought the same thing until people liked Kailh switches that weren't Razer keyboards. What are your thoughts on it? I have a lot to say on this, actually.
So yeah, go for it, Brian.
Let me address something first, though. Razer does not use Kailh switches in their keyboards right now. In 2016, they swapped OEMs to Greetech. They even have the Greetech logo on the bottom of the switches. I can show you right now. But I'm not going to dig for it. But they even have the logo on the bottom. So between 2014 and 15, Razer was using Kailh as their OEM, and they have since switched to Greetech. So if you buy a 2016 or newer Razer keyboard, you get Greetech switches, not Kailh. With that said, Kailh has upgraded their factory or something, whatever term you want to use for it, and they are now producing much cleaner, much better switches overall. The new Kailh switches are awesome, and I do agree that it's going to take some getting used to, because before recently, Kailh was a laughingstock, and if you had a board with Kailh Blues or whatever, people were like, "Wow, that's awful," because it's true, they were awful switches. Kailh's first run of switches were god awful, probably some of the worst out there, if not the worst. But they're a lot better now, and it does take some getting used to. I really hope people do give them another chance. And yeah, I think they could be the new Gateron or better.
I think so too. I agree.
If given the chance.
Yeah, definitely depends on the price point as well. Yeah, as long as they're competitive.
Don't
price
live in the
point,
past.
Good future ahead for Kailh right now is how it looks.
Yep. So try Kailh switches. Don't live in the past. Get the new ones. Get the speed switches. Maybe try out these box switches that we talked about earlier on Massdrop
Trust
right
the
now.
Haata. Trust the Haata.
Yeah. If Haata says they're good, they're good.
They're probably good.
They're probably
While we always say this is a very opinion-based hobby, if Haata says something is good, chances are he's 99.9%.
There's not really a reason for him to be wrong, so
he thinks.
Yeah.
Haata, he's like, in a way, he and Ron would be like the most interesting men in the RMK community. Haata. He's never wrong. He just hasn't found out the answer yet.
You probably can't see it. This is a Razer switch. This is a Razer green, and the logo's going to be way too small to pick up.
Correct.
But on the very bottom,
nope.
Autofocus is going to kill me here.
Well, I mean, maybe if I made your.
Anyways, right here, there's a Greetech logo. It's on all of Greetech switches, even the ones they manufacture for other brands. So there's that.
Massdrop for K-Type or Kickstarter?
That's true. K-Type is on Kickstarter as well.
Oh, really?
Really?
I believe so.
What?
Yeah. I saw it the other
I'll get
day.
on Kickstarter.
Interesting. I imagine there's no price difference, or any other real difference.
I mean, the only difference is, do you want to support Massdrop or do you want to support Kickstarter? Because someone's going to have to take a chunk extra, right?
Yeah, exactly. I've talked to quite a few of the people at Massdrop. I like the people that run Massdrop that I've met so far, so I'd probably pick Massdrop.
Same.
I've never actually used Kickstarter, so that would be new for me. Unless there was some kind of actual benefit to using Kickstarter, I think I would just go Massdrop route, because Massdrop, on some level at least, caters to mechanical keyboard enthusiasts, whereas Kickstarter is more of a broad spectrum kind of place. Anyways, I think that's all the questions we have.
Oh, Kickstarter, actually, if you get for the first 7,000 people, you also get a CNC aluminum Halo True Switch keychain.
Oh.
Okay, for no extra cost?
No extra cost.
That might sway my vote. I don't know.
Is there a picture of it?
I don't think I'm buying a K-Type either way. I haven't decided yet. If I come across a lot of money in the next week or two, then I'll probably buy a K-Type. But if not, I don't know. So
Hashtag do it for the keychain, Brian.
These Halo switches, though, man, I need these Halo switches.
We all do. They're gonna be so hard. So
everyone I've talked to so far is getting the Halo True.
I mean, both.
Yeah, both. Yeah,
both.
You're gonna buy two K-Types?
No. I'm going to buy 2 sets of the switches when they come out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be doing that too, but I just mean for
But
the
K-types?
K-type stuff.
No, I'm not gonna get a K-type. I can't.
I-
Needs to be high pro.
Yeah, it's not high profile case, man.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm,
I need Halo switches, man.
Yeah.
I gotta
want
have
them.
those
I want them
things.
really bad. Oh.
Anyways,
Hey.
let's wrap it up.
yep.
Bruh.
What's for dinner?
Wait,
Tacos.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
okay,
hungry.
you're
Where-
out there, right?
where in Russia are you going to go?
I know I'm going to Moscow, but that's
Oh.
all I know.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of like okay.
Are you gonna
Moscow's
take-
pretty big.
Are you gonna take Russian lessons from Bektour?
Yeah. Kaihua.
Do you teach classes? I'd like to learn Russian.
No.
Suka, yeah.
Huh?
That's all I know.
It's-
Thanks, Dota.
Oh man,
Got
you're
any
killing it,
tips
dude.
for bringing? Got any tips for bringing keyboards into Russia?
Actually, there is a Russian mechanical keyboard community.
You gotta smuggle
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, there is like a close group out of like 15 people or so, like who actually prefer ABS over PBT, and there is a bigger community of plebs, made out of like 100 or something people. Yeah, I can ask them advice.
Noobs. Potatoes.
How else are you going to call people who are saying that GMK are worse because of the like how PBT has PBT and they're better than GMK? I mean,
Oh wow, that's some pleb speak right there.
yeah, just
Brian, you're muted, by the way.
No.
You've been muted.
Good thing I said nothing important.
Okay.
I think all I said was vodka, potatoes, Putin, because I saw someone say that in the chat. I laughed.
I think it's the most active your cat has ever been on an episode.
Really?
He was scratching himself earlier.
oh, where's
Kitty comes to you. Does Kitty climb you?
Oh yeah, what?
Will your cat climb you?
She'll try to climb the chair sometimes, which sucks because this is like actually like a
Oh, it's
nice,
a nice chair. Yeah, you don't want to get
like
scratched. Yeah.
it's already it's long gone. There's nothing that can save this chair anymore. There's like cat holes everywhere in this chair. But you know, that's how it goes. Anyways,
all right,
run the
time to
outro.
wrap it up.
Let's
Outro
wrap it.
time and rolling.
Riddle.
Just for that guy that was asking for it, I think.
Yes, it's this question is there again.
This is the third time he's asked.
Please stop.
Well, we did that part.
Fair enough.
KB, thank you so much for joining us this week on Top Clack. It was awesome having you on. We had a
Yes.
great amount of topics to talk
Thank you.
about. Best of luck on everything with your Instagram. Good luck on your tons of reviews coming out. So we're gonna be looking forward to those,
yeah.
and we'll probably be talking about those on Top Clack as well
Thank you.
as you roll them out. So can't wait to see those, and can't wait to see also what else you have, coming up for the community.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, and for those that like this kind of content and you enjoy the show, make sure to check us out next week. We do this every week, pretty much. So same time, same place. Yeah. Make sure you're back next time. If you like what we do and you want to support us.
We got Patreon.
I'm
money,
getting
Patreon.
there. Oh my god.
Back door. Stop.
Anyways, if you like what we do and you want to help, carry us along a little bit, then we do have a Patreon account where you can donate. Right now, it is a month-to-month thing. So if you would like to only donate one time, make sure you cancel that subscription after that month. So yeah, any kind of donation we greatly appreciate. It goes towards bettering the show in some way or form. So yeah, check that out if you're interested.
Okay, with that, we're gonna log out in a few seconds. I don't know why we're waving. I don't know if they'll even see our waving, because I'm not going to cut it out for another 3, 2, and...